There's more? I can't eat all this.
Don't sweat it, Chairman. Us young folks can handle this chow.
Oh, definitely. My stomach's a bottomless pit. Bon appetit.
Hell yeah!
We got so focused on our food that we forgot to actually discuss anything. Oh, it is damn good.
Yeah. We have to get down to business. Guess I'm kicking us off. This is Kume-kun, leader of Bleach Japan's Yokohama branch. He's going to run for this district's representative seat in the next election. Now, what you gotta understand about this kid is he's just step one of Ryo Aoki's scheme to turn Ijincho into his personal political machine.
Zhao's correct. Kume is just one step. Aoki's other steps include a huge number of Bleach Japan candidates all over the country.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
And the dam is broken. There's no stopping it now. Governor Aoki's too popular. There's no one who can stand up to him.
So you think Kume's win is a done deal, Chairman Hoshino?
Pretty much. Kume has Aoki's broad public adoration at his back. Throwing Aoki's fundraising and media savviness. Kume's got a very real shot at this.
I'd say so. He wants Ijincho so bad, it's gotten personal for him. Since it was Ogikubo's kingdom before, seizing it makes Aoki the new heir apparent. That's gotta be what he's thinking.
Yes. I'd venture to say that even if the Citizens' Liberal Party wins every other district, he won't be satisfied unless he wins this one. He's gonna throw everything he's got at this contest.
Definitely.
Well, I'm not gonna roll over and just take it. Anybody with me?
With you on what?
On taking this dude down a peg. I'm sick of getting our asses kicked.
We all are, but...
We can't just let him win. We need to do something. I mean, Bleach Japan is in bed with the Omi Alliance. Isn't that fucked up? It's, you know, hypocritical. They go around preaching about how gray zones need to go, acting like they're heroes or something. Meanwhile, they team up with gangsters to take over Japan, and everyone just claps for them?
Thing is, Kasuga, these gangsters have a governor on their side. They're untouchable.
Are you guys even hearing yourselves right now? What's gotten into you? The Ijin 3 used to protect the weak and vulnerable in this town. Granted, you did it by running a huge scam, so I'm not gonna give you too much credit. But after everything the city's given you, don't you feel like you owe something to it? Look, I know none of you guys did what you did just for the money. Ogikubo was the one raking in all the dirty riches. You guys wanted to stop a war from destroying this town. And if you don't stand up now, you're basically abandoning the Ijin 3's purpose. It's a disgrace.
You sure you want to finish that thought?
Yeah, dial it down, or I'll set you straight.
Well, I, for one, agree with him.
You do?
Everything you said is true. We all lived in the gray zones, and sure, that ain't something to be proud of. But at least we could be proud of putting food on the tables of our men and their families. You're with me on that, at least, right, Songhui? If we roll over, we will be throwing away everything we've ever worked for.
Zhao.
No, it's true. And remember, I left the Liumeng in your hands. I trusted you to consider what my men need. This is shaping up to be your first job as their new boss. Come on, Songhui.
Damn it. Fine.
Chairman Hoshino, you got any wisdom of your own to lend us?
Well, I do understand the need to be fair to the city. I'll help. And to think, I only came here for the food. Didn't expect to get roped into some noble last stand.
You know what they say. There's no such thing as a free lunch.
True that. Now let's go take care of Kume.
I have to admit, I will enjoy knocking that little punk off his pedestal. So what's a move?
Good question. We need to strike, but how?
Don't you think it's obvious?
No, What?
We need to ruin the young master's reputation.
Meaning?
We gotta make sure Kume loses the election.
How do you propose we do that?
That part I hadn't really figured out. But once we do, it'll be like kicking Aoki right in the face.
I don't see how it's feasible.
I mean, we could maim him. If he's too injured, he'd have to pull out of the race, and then...
You wanna kill him?
Well, only if he resists.
We can't do that. If he dies, they'll just replace him with some other tool. I'm sure they've got backup candidates waiting in the wings.
Hey, winning. That's how we do it. We just win it ourselves.
Huh?
We win the election with our own candidate. Put someone up who can get more votes than Kume. There's gotta be someone out there who can do it.
Yes, probably. But how do we figure out who this someone is? We're not political consultants.
Well, we should remember the votes for Kume aren't really for him in the first place. They're votes for Aoki.
Good point. Can you think of anyone who fits the bill, Chairman Hoshino?
Unfortunately, I can't say I do. Ogi Kubo was an incumbent here for many years, with no opponents who posed any real threat. The only people who ever ran against him just did so as a formality.
Hey, you seem to know a lot about it. Why don't you run?
Excuse me?
Yeah, people know who you are. You've got charisma.
No Yakuza's gonna win an election, even in the Jincho. If he did, I'd consider the world doomed.
Seriously.
But I could try to recruit someone who would have a chance in the race.
That's a start.
Hope you're not expecting me to shoulder this burden alone, though.
What do you mean?
Elections cost money. A lot of money. If I find a candidate, who's footing the bill for the campaign?
I'll tell you right now, my people don't have a single yen to spare.
Right, so, how much is it exactly?
I'm willing to chip in some myself, but I'll need an additional 3 million yen cash just to register.
3 million? You need that much?
At a minimum. If you can't scrape that amount together, this plan is dead in the water.
I hate to say it, but he's right. Can you do it, Kasuga-kun?
I need 3 million yen to bring the fight to Young Master. Not exactly pocket change. Once I have the money, guess I can just throw back some drinks at the bar until Chairman Hoshino finds a candidate. I need 30k more. Well, I guess I will need more money overall, just for the upgrades. It's gonna be 3 million just for each of the upgrades. It's gonna be million. So, might as well go to the Ichiban Holdings, right? And do one more of these. Smartphone, taxi. And I thought I would never have to do this. But, looks like I was wrong. And I need more money. That's fine though. Oh. Can you drive, old woman? Okay. Hello. Kasuga-san, let's go management.
Let's get down to business.
What's my employees doing? They're happy for now, so that's good.
We got a job to do.
Okay, time to make money. This should take 7 minutes apparently.
What the
That's
hell?
not
Favors
right.
the bold.
Pretty lucky,
My lucky
huh?
day.
Luck's starting to turn.
Just call me Lady
Luck
Luck.
favors the
lucky
bold.
day.
That's a tidy profit.
We're profiting. Yay, money.
So that's 1 out of 4.
These are incredible results.
Nice.
We got a job to do.
Okay, another one.
Let's make the magic happen.
What the hell?
Damn!
Looks like my luck.
This isn't working.
That's a tidy profit.
Nice.
Here's how the business did. These are
guys did
incredible
great out.
results.
We got a job to do.
Third one.
Let's make the
Raise
magic
the
happen.
sails. Luck is on my side.
That's a good shit.
I'd
We're in the
expect
black,
no less.
President.
That's
Just
a
call
tidy
me
profit.
Lady.
They're in the black.
Nice.
Here's how the business did. These are
You guys did
incredible
great out
results.
there.
And now the
The
last
shareholders
one.
meeting is coming up soon.
We got a job to do. Let's
Time
make the
to raise
magic
the
happen.
sails.
I'd expect no less.
That's some
Looks like my lucky day.
I'd
We're in the
expect
black,
no less.
President.
That's a tidy profit. They're in the black.
Cool, cool, cool. And now just the main meeting
These are
with the shareholders.
results. The shareholders meeting is about to begin.
Consider
Begin.
the shareholders
We'll
hands.
start with the
We'll kick things off with the financial report.
thank you. Let's move on to the Q&A.
So red and red. Next one. Red and blue. Next one. Green. Red. Next one. Red and blue. Next one. Green. I mean water. And green.
Okay, listen up.
GG's.
Concludes our periodic shareholders meeting.
The meeting went great.
Meeting went great. Yes, it did. And I got my 3 million. Easy. Bye. No. No, I don't want to do management service. I want to leave. Okay. What do I do now? I got my 3 million. Smartphone, taxi. Survive bar. Okay. Hello? Aniki?
Hmm?
Wait, Mitsu? Yeah, do you have a sec? I need to talk to you about Arakawa-san. About the allies he's gonna need soon. You bet I have time. I've been waiting for this call my whole life. Thanks. So yeah, Arakawa-san, he actually...
Hey, hold on, Ichiban. What's all this about going to Osaka?
Turns out Arakawa-san needs some help. My help. Mitsu just called me and said Arakawa-san's already on his way to Sotenbori.
But why Osaka?
I don't know. I didn't bother to ask.
You realize Sotenbori is where the Omi Alliance is headquartered. You'll be screwed if your cover gets blown. Think about that, would you?
All I need to think about is that Arakawa-san said he needs me. He's going to Osaka, so I'm going to Osaka. I don't care what anyone says about it.
He gets like this, Tadachi-san.
Then there's no point stopping him, is there? Loyalty is admirable, but jeez.
Ichiban, what about Ijincho? The election's coming up. We helped you make all that money to fight Ryo Aoki. Now you're just gonna leave us hanging?
Not at all. We got the 3 million yen we needed. And I'm gonna go give it to the Seiryu clan right now.
We may have the money, but that hasn't solved our lack of a candidate. Certainly a necessary element of the plan.
Didn't Chairman Hoshino say he'd take care of it? Don't worry. He's the kind of guy who keeps his word. If we give him the cash, he'll do the rest.
If you say so. Safe travels, then.
Hey, don't encourage him to do such dangerous things. Kasuga, if you really are leaving, we're coming with you.
Sounds good to me. I've never been to Osaka.
Guys, I'm not going there as a tourist. I'm going straight into the Lion's Den. Assuming Adachi-san is right and that's where the Yomi home base is. You guys don't need to get involved. This is personal for me.
Come on, man. After all we've been through, aren't we friends?
Of course. I'm saying this because we're friends. If something happens to me out there, you gotta finish what we started.
Still sounds like a load of crap to me.
Well, think what you want. But we got the 3 million yen, and I'm taking it to Hoshino. I'll see all of you around.
Alright. Yeah, I'll just use the taxis, like honestly. We run so much for the last 28 hours. Why not just use the taxis now, right? Okay. Can I dodge them without having to fight them? Yep. Nice. 3 million yen to pick the candidate. Once I deliver this Chairman Hoshino, I'm off to Osaka. Give money. Alright, let's go. Big spender. Nice. So you found the money?
Yes.
Me and my friends managed it somehow. I owe it all to them. Maybe I should have asked for more and kept the change. Not even funny, sir. We worked our asses off to hold our end of the bargain. How are things on your side? Well, in that regard, unfortunately there's no way you let you down this easy. I haven't found anyone. No one who can handle Ijincho, huh? Right. With Aoki's popularity behind him, finding someone who stands a chance against Kume is no small task. Understandable, I guess. But I still intend to work on it, I promised. And you've held up your end of the bargain. Yeah, I have to skip town for a little while. Take care of some stuff. I hope you've got good news when I get back. Really? Where are you going? Osaka, Sotenbori, specifically. It's rather sudden, isn't it?
Yes.
Well, that's where Arakawa-san needs me. And he's counting on me to be there. And who did you hear that from? Fellow Yakuza guy from before I went to prison. He called me. I've heard rumblings about Arakawa heading to Osaka on my end as well. Captain of Omi Alliance is getting out of prison, so he's going to be there when he gets out. The captain, huh? Who's higher than Arakawa-san, since he's just acting captain?
Very well.
Correct. Masaru Watase. It will probably be the first time Watase and Arakawa meet. To Watase, Arakawa is just an outsider from Kanto who shut up their ranks in his absence. If he makes even the smallest mistake in that meeting, it could be his undoing. Even Arakawa might be nervous about that. You think that's what he needs the help with? I don't know about that, You can ask him yourself, but a word of caution. Yeah? I just hope you don't get another bullet to the chest the moment you make eye contact with the man. Well, I've just gotta trust him. To be honest, I've never really stopped. I'm going because you asked me to. I'm sure it'll be different this time. I wish I had more subordinates like you.
Does my father really need to attend to this Sotenborg thing personally?
Yes. Remember, as acting captain, Arakawa is merely keeping the seat warm for Watase. Being there in person will be a show of respect and good faith.
Fine. But why am I just now hearing about this? I said I wanted to know if he so much as breathed somewhere outside his usual places.
My apologies, young master. I only just found out myself.
Really now?
Thanks for the raid,
All we
world.
can do now is wait and see.
Wait and see what, exactly?
How was the stream?
Masaru Watase and Masumi Arakawa are finally meeting in
And
person
thank you
after
for the
how long?
follow.
If I know my dad, they're not just gonna say hi and be on their merry ways.
I'm good.
I highly doubt they're
Just
plotting
playing
anything.
Yakuza.
Isn't the Omi chairman still bedridden?
The final game in
heard
the
it's terminal.
series.
Yes, that's correct.
Then it's past time for a potential
Yay.
successor to be formally named.
Actually, it may not be that urgent yet. But then again, the chairman might say Watase's release from prison is a good time to step down.
And then Watase would become chairman, naturally. I'm sure his reign would be a very long one. But Omi history will take a very different course if, say, Watase disappeared.
What?
I'm thinking dear old dad might try to make it happen.
I don't know if that's Arakawa-san's style, exactly.
You don't think so? Remember when I asked Dad to sell out the Tojo clan during the 3K plan? Well, I never told him to bring in the Omi Alliance. He did that all on his own. I think it was a good decision, actually. Don't you?
Well, sure.
Thanks to him, the Tojo were driven out of Kamurocho. The 3K plan was a wild success, and my approval rating skyrocketed. I expected the Tojo clan to fall hard, but I didn't think some third-rate Tojo vermin like Dad could ever worm his way into their top ranks. Shrewd of him to do that during all the commotion. I thought he was a slow, antiquated Yakuza, and certainly not the type of man who could catch me off guard. Huh. I guess power really does corrupt, huh? Don't get me wrong. If Dad buries Watase and takes over the Omi Alliance, I benefit too. Having him there would be very convenient for me. There's just one thing that feels off.
What's that?
He hasn't told me about any plan to off Watase at their meeting. That's evidence against my theory. I'll have to see what happens. If all they do is greet each other, I was wrong.
Look.
On the other hand, if he wastes Watase and still doesn't see fit to tell me, that would be a betrayal I cannot tolerate.
Arakawa-san won't betray you.
He better not. His little Yakuza club only has power because I extend it to them. I've come a long way since the Kamurocho 3K plan. I'm at the top of the political pyramid now, which means I need to know what's happening in the underworld. The hierarchy should be very clear at this point, and I expect people to fall in line. That's a matter of policy, and family is no exception. Sawashiro, between me and my father, to whom would you swear complete fealty?
Arakawa-san sent me to do as you command. His orders were to put you and your interests above everything else.
My interest is for you to watch his every move and report them to me.
Understood. I'll send Tendo to Osaka. He seems to have rapport with Arakawa-san.
Okay. Well, I guess we're going to Osaka. Sotenbori.
Ah,
Patriarch Tindo, when'd you get in?
Just this afternoon. Tomorrow, the captain's getting out of prison.
Oh, really?
Not something civilians like you need to worry about. The wise thing to do would be to mind your own business.
Is that a threat, sir? Don't joke like that, man. Your fists ought to require a weapons permit.
Say
The
what
fact
now?
that they had to literally
Nothing.
have
got
the
work to do,
entire
just like you
city in the
said.
game,
See ya.
in the download files, just for this one part of the mission. That's the crazy part to me. I mean, they did create it for previous games, but they still have to put it in this one. Grand.
Can I get a refill over here?
Oh, make it 2.
Hey, Ichiban. You look like a teenage girl waiting for a text from her boyfriend. Put it down and relax. Have a drink with us.
Yeah, we're in Osaka after all. Stop giving me shit. See, this is why I wanted to come alone.
Where are you going, Kasuga-san?
I bet it's not to take a leak. He hardly drank a sip.
Let's wait. Oh, I can run here. That's so nice. But I can leave? Okay. Ichiban, where are you going? It's way too dangerous to just walk around.
I'm getting antsy waiting for this call from Mitsu. Could be any second now.
Didn't he say he was busy planning Watase's welcome back from prison party?
Something like that. Some big party at Omi HQ. What a load of crap, huh? Can't he see that Arakawa-san's plans are way more important?
Well, but wasn't he expecting you to be here tomorrow, not today? Dude, you're the one who jumped the gun and got here early. Kinda douchey for you to complain now.
Who are you, Mama Kasuga?
Someone's gotta be. But hey, listen. I overheard something that'll interest you. There was a group of people in here chatting about Arakawa being in town. It's big news, apparently.
Really?
Yeah, sounds like folks are worried that a war might break out between Arakawa and Watase. It's just a rumor, but wisdom of the crowd and all.
Shh! I got a text.
Yeah? From Mitsu?
Aw, man, what the hell?
What's wrong?
It's from Nick Ogata. He texted me, I finally got a pic with Kamala. Great, so glad you told me about that, Nick.
Ichiban, did you see my photo? Nobody ever manages to get a pic like that. That bunny, he's so crafty, you never know where his fuzzy little ears will pop up. I'm beside myself. I can't believe I found him.
All right, I get it.
Huh? What's got your coat?
I'm sorry, but I'm really tied up right now. It'd be a big help if you didn't call me for a couple days, okay?
Well, look who's a busy bee. You visiting a lot of pretty flowers these days?
No, it's nothing about girls! Listen, I'll call you when things settle down. I'm happy you found Kamala.
I was just teasing. Why are you so mad? Be more like Kamulop. He's never hopping mad.
I gotta go, man!
Yeah. Hopping mad? Sorry.
Hey, Kasuga. If you're gonna be a pain in everyone's ass, just go to Homie HQ already.
Huh?
Come on. Since when do you sit around and wait for anyone, anyhow? Besides, if a war really does break out like these people think, your precious Arakawa-san could be in actual danger.
Hey, Itachi-san.
You're absolutely right. Screw waiting. Time to go.
Yep, that's it.
Like devils on each other's shoulders.